Most students won't get the interview call if they don't know these questions. Yes, guys, if you don't practice these questions, there are 100% chances that you won't be able to clear this Infosys exam and will fail and won't get any interview chance. There are many students who are going to give this exam, but only few will get the interview mails. Why? Because they will clear the written exam. So if you are one of them who is having your exam on 4th of January, then you should watch this video till end, because in this video I will share all the previous year questions apart from that model questions which will be asked in your upcoming Infosys written exam. These are the coding questions that I am going to share. You have to prepare them by heart, and I assure you, most of them will repeat. I'm not saying the exact question will come, but the approach will be same. They are asking on the same pattern. Okay, so without wasting time, we will see what are those questions, how you have to prepare, and you, if you haven't prepared yet, now you are left with around 5 days. So if you haven't prepared yet, this video is going to be a life savior for you, because in this I have shared all the coding questions which will definitely come in your exam. And in this we will see what are those questions. So without wasting further time, let's move forward. So Infosys coding round that is going to happen on 4th of January. So most of the students have received the mail. Those who haven't received the mail, guys, don't panic, because they send in slots. Yes, I am saying it. They send the mail in slots. So you will receive in the other slot. It is not possible to take the exam of each and every student on a single day. That's why they have kept you for the upcoming slots. So you don't need to panic. It's good for you. If you haven't got, you will get to know the questions what they are asking. Okay, now we will see what are the questions which Infosys mostly repeats. The topic that Infosys usually repeats, and I have made the model questions out of that, which will definitely help you out to clear your exam. Yeah, so let's move further. These are the topics that I have covered in this video. If you are skipping this video, you are losing your opportunity to get into Infosys. Okay, so these are the questions which are repeated every year. Yes, Infosys have their own pattern. They set the pattern, like they set the exam according to that pattern itself. Guys, I am in this industry for a long time, so I know that part. Every company have their standards, have their own questions, have their own standards and setting patterns. Okay, so similarly, Infosys also have its own pattern. Okay, it's like that. It will give you the questions according to his pattern only. And these are the questions which are mainly asked in off-campus as well as in on-campus exams. So I have accumulated all the questions for you which will be helpful for your 4th Gen exam. So if you haven't watched this video yet, do share this with the friends who haven't watched it yet, and ask them to see this video because it will helpful for them as well. So without wasting time, let's move further. The very first topic will be arrays. I already told in my previous video. If you haven't watched my previous video, first go and watch that video. I will give the link in the description, because in that I have told you how the questions will be, how the exam pattern will be. In this video, we are directly discussing the questions. I'm not discussing any exam pattern here. We are discussing pure questions which will definitely come in your Infosys exam. So the very first question, which was repeated many times and is very famous question, that is maximum sum subarray with condition. Yeah. So this is the question one, which is which comes under the easy to medium level question under the array section. So the question is the maximum sum subarray with the condition. If I talk about the problem statement which were asked in the previous years, so here is the problem statement. I'm going to explain you the logic as well. So don't worry, guys. At least don't panic that the how we will solve it. I will show you that as well. Okay. So the very first thing is just wait. Let me set my. Hmm. It's fine now. Okay. So the problem statement is you are given an integer array ARR of size n. So this is the problem statement. What is your task? Okay, this is the main thing, guys. That's what I'm saying you how you have to read the question, how you have to think the logic, how you have to build the logic. That's what I'm telling you here right now. Okay, this is your problem. What is your task? What the question wants from you? So here is the thing. Your task is to find the maximum or maximum sum of the continuous sub array. So your mind got a signal that this is my task. So you have to think in this way. Your task, what I have to do. This is how you have to proceed for your test cases and all. And if you think in this way now, I will definitely say you will clear this interview, like clear this exam. Definitely, for sure, you will get the interview call. Okay, then such that sub array contains at least one positive number. So now you got an idea what's the question is all about, what you have to do, and what is the need, what's your task, what the output they want. Okay, from here you have got the idea. Now, if no such array exists, return 0. This is the exception condition you should keep in mind. Okay. Now we will get the input format. Obviously, in every exam, they will give you a sample input and a sample output as well. So here is the input. First line contains an integer n. Okay. Second line contains an space separated integer. So here you got the input format and there it is the output format. Print the maximum sum. So this is one of the favorite question. If you have done practice lead code, you will be definitely able to solve this question very, very, very easily. Okay. Constraints they have given. These are the constraints. You can read it out. Okay. And then you have the example input. Example input as this 8, then this digits. Then they want the output as 7. Okay. So this is it. Like your mind should capture it. Like this is the input. This is the output that is expected. Till here, your mind will get to know how the question is, how you have to proceed, what question actually wants, what's the input, and what's the output. Okay. Now, explanation. This is how you have to do. The subarray, that is 4 minus 1 minus 2, 1, 5, gives the maximum sum equals 7. So this is how you have to proceed. Okay. In coding part, you have to code it. I can't help you out here because the video will get too long if I start making codes and explaining you. But the logic you should know. Okay, because the next question whatever they will ask you in your exam will be based on the same logic. So try to learn the logic from here. Okay, don't learn a question, learn the logic. This is how you have to work. Okay, let's move further. Sorry. Okay, the second topic which could be asked is of strings. Yeah, so I already told you array and string both come under the category of easy to medium level. Okay, here the question which is very favorite and repeated many a times in Infosys is longest substring without repeating characters. Guys, so this is the question which is repeated many a times. They have asked many times. If you are someone who have already given the Infosys exams prior, you might know these kind of questions really, really comes in Infosys. Okay, so the problem statement they will give you like I won't repeat the things as I in question one. I told you everything like this is the problem, this is the task. But now we won't waste that much time on that. We will directly read the question, get the input, output. That's it. So the problem statement will be, guys, do focus on these questions. I am repeating it again and again. Do focus on these questions. Why? Because the logic will remain safe. Even if they write here, given the string P, okay? the logic will remain same, right? If you learn this logic from this video, you will definitely crack any question which will come in your exam. Okay, so focus more on logic rather than reading the just exact questions. Okay, then given a string s, the find the length of the longest substring without repeating character. So this is the main thing that you have to keep in mind. The task, the thing that you have to do, longest substring without repeating character. This is the very favorite question of each and every company. I will say, like, if you learn this logic now, you will definitely crack this exam. Let's move forward. Input format a single string s. Okay, you should know, like, there is an input which is considering a single string s. Then output format is printed integer representing the length. Okay, so your mind understood what you have to do. That constraints they have given, string contains only lowercase english character. Okay, they have given you constraints as well, so do keep this in mind. Then they have given you the example as well. Input is a b c a b b b c, so the output will be 3. So the explanation that I would like to give you from this question is the answer is ABC, which has length 3, because you have to get the length of the longest substring without repeating character. So this is the second question that you need to prepare very well. Okay. Moving further, the third topic, as I mentioned, will be linked list. If they ask you any question regarding the linked list, you can answer it very properly. You can code very clearly. So this is one of the repeated question, most repeated PYQ, I would say. Detect cycle in a linked list. Okay, so if you are someone who have at least coded once in your life, who have done practice DSE at least once in your life, they should know this question. So your problem statement will be, you are given a singly list linked list, and what's your task? You have to determine whether the linked list contains a cycle or not. Okay, so this is your question, and then you will have the input format, then you will have the output format. Constraints will be there. Here they will give you example input. From example input, your mind have to understand what exactly you need to do. Like here they have given the example input, then you have to find it. It's what is this? Linked list contains a cycle or not. Okay, so that's the your task. Moving further, trees. Sorry, guys. Trees is an important topic and it comes under medium to hard level category. So, guys, the top three topics: the array, the string, and the linked list. These three comes under the topic very easy to medium. Okay, so if you are someone who will make this like the question 1, there are chances that you will get the interview call. If you are all cases gets passed, then there are chances that you will for surely get interview call. Okay, now moving further, height of a binary tree. This is also a PYQ, a very favorite PYQ, I would say. Infosys has asked this question many a times. So the problem statement is, given the root nodes of binary tree, find the height of the tree. So this is the question. Then height is defined as the number of nodes in the longest path. Okay, they have explained. Then they have given you the input format. Then they have given you the output format. And then here's the example. Many of you have seen these kind of questions once in your life because this kind of questions are very popular. You might have seen in different exams. Okay, so here is the example, and they're expecting the output as 3. Okay, so your mind should know that how you have to implement the thing, how you have to use the binary tree, how you have to do all the things. Okay, so here is the logic behind it. You have to use that logic. Okay, moving further, the topic 5th, that will be recursion and backtracking. Okay, recursion and backtracking, it also comes under medium to high category. You have the question like, generate all valid parentheses. This problem is also a very favorite problem you have seen in the previous year question. This question came in, I guess, 2025. I think June or July exam, and they conducted in June or July. This question got repeated at that time. Okay, so do focus on this question because there is high chances that this question will get repeated. Not exactly same, but the pattern will get repeats. Okay, I am again and again saying the same thing again and again. Question won't repeat, but pattern will repeat. So do keep this in your mind. The problem statement is okay. Given an integer n, generate all the combination of well-formed parentheses consisting n of pairs. Okay. Then you have the input format, then you have the output format. You have to print all the valid combinations space separated. Okay. This is the input. This is the output. So you have to focus on this question because it was repeated. It came in June or July batch, as I mentioned. So try to focus on this question. Then comes the very important topic that you can't miss. That is dynamic programming. Why I'm saying this is very important? Because it is the third question that you will get in your exam, and it contains high weightage as well because it is a hard level question. If you are someone who is solving hard level question, your chances of getting an interview call will be really higher to the people who haven't solved it. Okay, so if you are someone who are good at coding, try to solve hard level question as well because easy level question, let's suppose for the easy level question 30 candidates have solved it, and let's suppose the hard level question only 10 candidates have solved. So the chances of getting an interview call of the 10 candidates will increase, but the 30 will not. Because why? Because only 10 people are there who have solved the hard level question. Okay, let's move further. Longest common sequence problem. Okay, this is also one of the favorite questions you might have seen in the Tech Mahindra exam as well. They have asked this question, and I guess in Accenture as well. If you are someone who have given Accenture like exam, you might know this kind of question they have asked. In that, you will be given two strings, S1 and S2. Many of you are remembering this question when I am reading. Okay, the length of their longest common subsequences you have to find. Okay, a subsequence does not need to be contiguous. So input format will be like this: first line s1, for second line s2 string. Then the print out for output format will be print length of lcs constraints they have given. Then here is the example that is given, and you should keep this mind in what is the example given, input example, and what is the output. So do remember this question very well. Try to solve it from your own. Get the things very handy. Make this question as much as possible and just solve it with your own so that your mind can get trained. Moving further, the seventh question. Yeah, this is also a repeated question. Number of islands. I think those who are watching this video till here, I'm pretty damn sure in your whole life at least once you have seen this question, number of islands. Because when I was a fresher, when I was giving my exam, this question was like something which was very popular amongst the companies. Okay, they used to ask this very many times in many companies. I have seen that, and they have asked this question. So it comes under the graph section, and again it will be a hard level one. I won't say it's a medium, but it will come under the hard category, to be honest. So here you will be given a 2D grid. Okay, 2D grid will be there. One's land, zero's water. Count the number of island. This question seems very interesting, right? But it's not easy. So you have to do like this is the input format they have given you. They have given you the output format, and here is the example, and here is the output. So I would say go to ChatGPT and paste this question and get the solution, because this is one of the very famous and most coming question. This is asked many a times. Like I have seen this question to be asked in various interviews many a times. Like many, 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 many times, I would say. So don't ignore at least this question. Otherwise, it will cost you. Okay. You won't be able to get the interview call. And again, you will come to me and say, okay, Didi, just give us some good hiring opportunity. Please, Didi, take some good opportunities. Like you will say many things. Okay. So just prepare this question very well. Then we have greedy algorithm. This question is also very renowned. It is also repeated. It was a PYQ question itself. Then what you have to find in this minimum number of platforms. This problem might be heard by many of you. And problem statement will be the arrival and departure of train time. You have seen this question many a times in your life because this is also a very popular question which is asked across various companies. Again, you can't ignore this question, greedy algorithm. Just go and prepare this. That's what I'm saying. I have shared all the questions with you, the pattern with you, but you have to prepare it from your own. Okay. In this question, what you have to do, find the minimum number of platforms. Okay. So this is the question, guys. This is just for platform. There are possibility they can give you anything like define the minimum number of ports or anything. So bus stands also can be there. So that's what I am saying, guys. Pattern will remain same. Question language can change, but logic and other things will remain 101% same. So do prepare this question as well, very thoroughly, I would say. And this is the output format example, and this is the output. Okay. So I hope till here the things are very clear to you guys. If you have any doubts, any queries, do write it down in the comment section. And yes, do let me know if you haven't received the mail yet for the Infosys. I will look into this matter. And other than that, if you think I have saved your many hours, then do hit the like button because obviously, if you have gone to somewhere, you were searching for the PYQs and then you are wasting your time. But here I have accumulated all the PYQs for just for you guys. And within 20 minutes, you were able to find all the PYQs with their problem statements and everything with when they were come, like when they were repeated. So everything I have told you in this video. So if you feel that at least this video helps you a bit, do hit the like button, subscribe my channel because I will be giving you more guidance regarding Infosys, Accenture, and many other companies. Whatever things comes for freshers, I do deliver here. On daily basis, I post job openings here so that it can help freshers. And also, last thing that I would like to show you here. Friends, these are exact Infosys written exam level coding questions. Okay, as I told you, it is not from uh, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, these are the questions which are from Infosys itself, which are repeated in PYQs, and these are not the MCQs or one-liner. And if you prepare these topics deeply, 90% of the paper is covered. Okay, so that's it for for today. And I hope you find this video very helpful. Again, I am saying do prepare these questions, guys. Please don't miss these questions. At least if you don't prepare these questions, I won't guarantee you that you will get interview call. But yeah, if you prepare these questions, I can assure you you will at least get an interview call. So don't take it lightly because these questions are really very important for those who haven't prepared yet, for those as well who have prepared very well, but just give a round of revision. That's why I'm saying don't ignore this video. Do subscribe my channel and like this video and share with your friends as well. Share it in your college groups, communities, everywhere. Okay, so these are the topics that are repeated every year in Infosys and in off campus, on campus exams. Thank you so much for watching and keep learning. Bye.